we are set. That is on. I think everything is working just fine. I really hope it is. I'm sure it is. Why wouldn't it be? Let's load the game. We're going to do Gallagher. Alright, so where were we last time? We have notes. So our notes say we were in Sri Lanka. We need to go through that maze, the steam maze, and we need to get the silk scarf to go across the bridge. We also need to do something here in El Dorado. We need to talk to the guard to get to the shaman. We need to cut the balloon with a knife, which we might be able to get from the dad, unless we got a knife somewhere. None of these things will work as a knife, unfortunately. Dad is the only one who has a knife that we know of. I wonder if he will give this adult his knife.
Forgive me, friend. With all the work I have today, I have no time for conversation.
You know what we might have to do? We might have to go talk to Arthur. We might have to get some information from Arthur to figure out what we need to do. I don't want to rely on Arthur, that idiot, but he does seem to have the game facts for this video game. What's up, Feelanoid? How are you this fantastic day? Well, welcome to the Journeyman Project 3. Just one of the worst things. Why is this first-person FMV? Wasn't the Journeyman Project 1 and 2 were both FMV as well? Please tell me the entire game isn't like this.
In my beautiful balloon. Balloon. Up and away in my beautiful. You're not singing, Gage.
It's the time travel cops thing. Yes. With our best friend, Arthur, who is the bug-eyed guy in the corner there. Okay. I feel like there was something over here maybe we can do. I mean, some of the best games were first-person FMV. Remember when we played... Oh, no. What's up, Malman? Howdy, howdy. What do we got here? Is there something we can do with this? I don't think we have anything that will fit this. What do you have to say,
That
Arthur?
indentation has some significance, but I don't think it means they're out of soap. This pedestal is arrow-shaped. It seems to be pointing to that pool just ahead.
Base molecule. Yes, it's the game where base molecule number 1 came from. Okay, so we need something to put into that indentation. I don't think we have anything that would fit the bill on this. Not that, not that. And you know what? Brainbuster said we weren't done in Atlantis. I think you need to get a copy of Reaper, even if you have to sail the high 7 seas. I'm gonna need to not play another series of FMV games for a little while. I'm not forever, but I'm playing these mostly to see the ending, to remember. Ripper. Okay, I can't go that way, but I might be able to go this way. So we need to do something with this rope here. But what? Can we just like... What do you have to say, Arthur?
Let's cut the balloon's mooring rope. That should divert his attention. From behind the bush, he won't hear us giggling.
But I don't have anything to cut it
To cut
with.
something, ordinarily you need a keen object. I don't think your sharp tongue and my razor wit are going to cut it. We need to find a blade.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of hoping you'd have something a little better than that. That won't cut it. We need to find like a knife or something. I wonder if this guy's got like a blade on him. So what's the setup in the third game? So it turns out like the good guy aliens were like involved in a war back in the past, and they ended up destroying Atlantis and Shangri-La and El Dorado. And there's like secrets here that we need to uncover. Starting to think though that we can't do anything in this time period. What do you have to say?
After roughly translating the inscriptions, I believe that this mural is somehow depicting the path the first shaman took to hide the totem. I have a sneaking suspicion that the totem is the artifact that we're looking for, so we might want to learn all we can about this great story.
Oh, so I have to pay attention to him.
In the center of the mural, the shaman boards a balloon and flies over the totem's resting place. In the next section, he hides the totem in the mouth of a coatl serpent surrounded by the elements. It sounds like we need to retrace the first shaman's path to find the totem's location. I would say the first step would be to hitch a ride on one of those high-flying balloons.
Okay, that's still not helping us with the problem of finding a knife. Ooh, do I have something in here? This is just more gold leaf. I don't need any more gold leaf. Does that like give me the like more points at the end if I have like a duplicate gold leaf? Okay, so I need to go up in a balloon. We know that. And we need to have a knife. Where have we seen a knife? Have we seen a knife at any point? Are they in a war that blew up parts of Earth? There's like some secret here in these areas. Brainbuster will have to explain it better than I can. It's a little wacky. One, two, I don't know. Thank you. Oh good, we're in the steam maze. God, we're like stuck in here now, aren't we? Alright, we need to get out of here. And get back to the beginning. Nice outfit. Yes, this is Taco Shaman. Can we get out like this way? You know what's going to end up happening is I'm going to like accidentally stumble upon where I need to go in this area. Just trying to get out of this terrible steam maze. I don't know if there's a way to even like go back to the beginning of the area. So if like we're stuck in the maze, it seems like we're just flat out stuck. And unfortunately, the map seems to be elsewhere. What if we just follow... What if we just follow one wall? Like, we'll just follow the left wall. There's an item you're basically... I imagine, yes. I think I need a knife, I would assume. We're gonna follow left. We're gonna go left. And don't get me wrong, I'm not sticking up for this game by any means. You can't even get to the knife without the object. Okay. Where am I... How would I know this? As a guy playing video game. How would I know this? I should make a map. That's what I should do. Is it still following the left wall? You would not. It's dumb luck that you actually missed it. Hey, I found the exit. Crash and burn. Oh yeah, I can't see my OBS, so if something is wrong, let me know. So, am I guessing... I think I have got to go back to Atlantis then, right? Is that what we're assuming? Like, I got to imagine it's in Atlantis. I want to be done with Atlantis. We've spent way too long in Atlantis. Alright, what do we need? On the plus side, we get to visit the guy who wants Jermoy. Is it like down... Oh, I don't want to go this way. Like maybe down here. I feel like I didn't explore this area down here nearly enough. We spent a lot of time in Atlantis. Like, an absurd amount of time in Atlantis. I feel like we went through the other games on stream like way faster. Freezing. Minus 100 degrees. Listen. Are you telling me this isn't where I need to go? I'm getting the vibe that... There we go. See, we can just skip the super long part, but that feels like it's... How do I get over there? How do I get over there? Do I have to go the other way? I'm like stuck. I think I've got to go this way. I don't know. Like the boat guy is like right on the other side there. So I think maybe we've got to go this way. Wait. Oh, this I've already done this. But to stop the water first. I mean, that's a gosh darn good question. That's the only other thing I could think of that we'd need to do. Honestly, like, doing the scene skipping thing that I'm doing here to skip all this traveling again makes it feel like missed. Let's come over here. Stop the water, see what that does. Oh, bacon's so good. Okay, the water's off now. I don't think I can go there, Brainbuster. I don't know. Is there like a way to get to the beginning of an area? These control things. Oh, oh, there was a thing. I don't know how to make that thing show up. There's got to be like a button. That like teleports you back to the beginning of an area, right? None of these buttons work. Didn't I have to crawl through a tunnel? I did, but I thought this was the tunnel. Let's go this way. I mean, I don't think there's any form of quick travel. Thank God. All right. So what are we missing? Let's look around. So anything on this side of here? We didn't really explore this area very well at all. Now there's a, oh, we never went up here. Here, let's have him walk this way. Oh, I feel like we never went up here.
Please, can you come back later? I am busy tending to the windmill. Please, can you come back later?
I want you to watch the spiraling staircase. You're getting sleepy. Now repeat after me. Arthur is always right. I owe it all to Arthur. Gage is a chicken. I can fly.
You know, you could help me with these puzzles a little bit, you artificial intelligence. Instead of making stupid jokes, you could sort of like, say, hey, that might be useful in the future. I feel like that's something that would have helped your character design a little bit. Also, those stairs were a doozy. Okay, so let's look around a little bit in this time period. We saw that. Yes, we saw this. So let's go out here. So our boat driver should be down here.
So where shall I take you now, huh?
Maybe back to the dock.
That will be 10 dramoy, please.
I like how he gets super serious sometimes. It's like every now and then he's like... he like changes it up. Like some places it's like, that will be 10 dramoy. In some places he's like, that will be 10 dramoy. And it's kind of great. I love it. Like, I'm not criticizing it. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, this is it. Have a good day now.
Everything changed, Spielnoid. Is this your first time with this particular game? We have the chameleon suit now. We can change garb. Let's talk to the beggar. I don't know if we got everything we needed from the beggar. But it's in character tamper. Yeah, you're not
Looks
breaking...
like Padros left to fulfill his part of the Underground's plan. And it also looks like he left his bowl.
Yes! Found a bowl.
Looks like Padros left to fulfill his part of the Underground's plan. And it also looks like he left his bowl.
One of the people is we have a woman oil vendor lady. Well, the important thing is that we're definitely not done here. Hutcha! There we go. Anything special here? We didn't really explore this side of the boat at all.
Look at that cloth. This ship must have been hauling silk, among other cargo.
To Sri Lanka. Thank you. Good lord. I wouldn't have thought to come back to Atlantis. I would have assumed it was like the first two games where when you were done with an area, you ain't never had to go back there. Alright, so the question is this actually, it is a scarf, good. Let's switch up to the Pilgrim. And we're gonna go, can we go past the axe? No, we need to go to the other side. Once I would have figured out to go back to Atlantis, I would have probably, like, going to the docks was my first thought, because I knew that there was still some stuff with that whole mission that I didn't fulfill. Like, I never really went back to the captain. So he would have been my next step, and then I would have looked around the boat a little bit. So it definitely, we would have gotten there eventually. It just would have taken a lot longer. So I appreciate that. Let's head up here. I don't know if I've ever been here. Like, I don't think I got this far when I was playing as a kid. This idiot. Get your scarf, moron.
Greetings, stranger. Do you wish to cross the bridge?
Yep.
Yes.
You must give the offering of the initiate before you can cross the bridge and enter Shangri-La.
This guy kind of looks like Rufio from Peter Pan.
Will this scarf allow me to enter?
Welcome to our order, initiate. Go back down the stairs. I will extend the bridge for you. For the protection of Shangri-La, I will have to retract the bridge once you cross. If you wish to travel over the bridge again, just ring the bell on the other side. Once you reach the monastery, seek Lama Dustin for instruction immediately.
This guy sounds like every Disney cast member.
Is that a llama with 2 L's?
Lama Dustin is the spiritual leader of our order. He's a teacher of Buddha's ways and the wisest man I know.
That was not what I asked.
Where can I find the llama?
You will find him inside the monastery. Once you cross the bridge, enter the prayer hall. Go there and he will train you.
Goodbye.
the audio unsynced? Like the lip syncing. Like the first night, I had to add a delay. It's off by like half a second. Okay, I can fix that. I think. Hold on. We save this. We are going to have to get out of this real quick. But it won't take us too long. Let's fix this. Real quick. I'm going to switch over to Streamlabs OBS. And I need to switch to my mainstream focus. And I need to switch to the display capture and add a filter of a render delay of 500. Hopefully this will fix it and not make it way worse. Oh my god, I can't look at that screen now. Because now there's a delay on my side. I don't really care. Well, I want it to look right. Let's talk to this moron.
Greetings, stranger. Do you wish to cross the bridge?
Is it better or way worse?
Yes.
Very well. Go back down the stairs. I will extend the bridge for you. If you wish to return, ring the bell on the other side.
Worse, like Tokyo acting way worse? Like Godzilla? Okay. Alright. It was worth a shot. I'm just gonna turn that right off. Sorry, 1 second, I'll fix it. This game is so hard to control with OBS, I swear. Let me add this filter real quick. Which is good because it looks like a slow mirror in my peripheral when it's off like that. Okay. Main screen. So now it should be back to what it was a minute ago. Okay, last chest.
Greetings, stranger. Do you wish to cross the bridge?
Help chip paint off of a house. That's I've had to do that before. That sucks.
Very well. Go back down the stairs.
Very well.
I will extend the bridge for you.
1, 2, 1.
If you wish to return,
2,
ring the bell on the other side.
3. I think this is right. Up. 1, 2, up, 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 up. There we go. Okay, so let's go across the bridge. I'm actually pretty hyped to see what's over there. I don't know where this bell is, though. I'm assuming it's out here. Hey! I guess the bell is on the other side. That's a cool bridge. Shangri-La had some, like, technological advancement for the age. I mean, obviously, we don't know if this is,
The dangling cylindrical columns hanging from the ceiling are victory banners. They represent the victory of Buddhism over ignorance and death. That other banner represents the victory of the Boston Dubs over the Nepal Red Yaks in the 44 series.
See, you gotta stop doing that, Arthur. You gotta stop mixing the jokes with the reality, because it's like we expect you to give us some hard-hitting facts when you give us those voice, but now you're jokey joke, and we can't trust you. Can't trust you worth anything,
Look,
Arthur.
Another Buddha statue, but that one is a different color. I wonder if there are any other colored statues around here. Maybe the ever-elusive fuchsia Buddha?
Whoop, whoop, whoop. What are you giving me the
These
light
Buddha
bulb for?
statues around this monastery are identical except for their color. From my understanding of the Buddhist religion, certain qualities like sounds, elements, and colors have significant meanings. So we need to find out what these colors signify.
I never once heard about different colors signifying things in Buddhist culture. Save and try to go. You can't die in this game, Philinoid. That's like one of the things that's like that changes from the other games. Like, there's a reason this game, I think, ended the series. Because we gotta know what happens. Nope. Oh. Look at this guy. Let's talk to this guy.
A new initiate. Welcome to Shangri-La. I am Lama Dalsdin Gyopa. I will be your teacher as you begin your path to Buddha. We lead simple lives dedicated to alleviating the suffering of the unenlightened. We constantly meditate to improve ourselves so that we may one day find nirvana. It is a hard existence, but a good one. You undoubtedly have questions.
Undoubtedly. Yeah, I got plenty of questions. Like, why are we doing this?
Who are the unenlightened?
Those that are still trapped on the wheel of life. Those that die and do not reach nirvana are sent to one of the realms of the wheel to be reborn.
The notion of reincarnation dominates the Buddhist religion. The image of the wheel of life is a symbolic one, going with the idea that life is a cyclical, circular process, constantly turning and returning.
Aren't there death states in, like, Tales of Monkey Island? I can't remember. I feel like there was.
What is the wheel of life?
When a person dies, karma forces the spirit to enter one of the 6 unenlightened realms.
Can I kill this guy, please? Am I
If the person led a life of vice, then he or she will go to a realm that embodies that vice.
Oh my god.
If the spirit does not achieve nirvana, then
2,
it is fated
3.
to wander.
I think that's right.
To be reborn again into another of the 6 realms.
I cannot
The
believe this guy's
wheel
still talking
always
about
turns.
this.
Only by learning the virtues that deliver us from the different realms can one escape and reach nirvana.
That was the longest explanation of anything I've ever heard in my life, and we still didn't even get explained to what nirvana was.
What is nirvana?
Excellent question. Nirvana is a state of mind, a location, a being. It is reached when one has achieved the intellectual perfection of the Buddha. It takes enormous focus, but the reward is eternal peace. We strive every day for nirvana.
We never did play the 3rd Monkey Island game, did we?
Goodbye.
Now, initiate, explore the monastery and pay respects to the shrines to begin your new trek for inner peace.
Just wink at me? Can I steal your book? Okay, so these are all like shrines. The 3rd one is great, maybe the best, the original. You think? I thought 1 and 2 were supposed to be the really good ones. Looks like nasty weather. What's up, Sprawl? Ooh, what do we got here? We still need to go into that maze, don't we? First three are worth playing. You know which one isn't worth playing? The Tales of Monkey Island, which is probably one of the worst games I've ever played. Oh my god, this leads back into the maze. I don't want to go into the maze. I don't know how to go anywhere in the maze. There's apparently a map. I don't know what the good ones is. What is it, like one, like every odd one is bad and every even one is good? Isn't that the theory of the Star Trek movies? I don't advise you play the Telltale series, it's very bad. Okay, so he said all of the Buddhas were sorted by color. So this one has a different color, and apparently that's a big deal for some reason.
The Lama told you to pay respects to the shrines. I assume the colored statues around the monastery are the shrines he was speaking of.
Colored statues. First of all, racist. Second of all,
Shrine of the human realm, to humbly contain our pride.
alright. Flute.
The shrine of the human realm, to humbly contain our pride. This inscription sounds cryptic, but important. I'm not much of an authority on Buddhas and their realms, so we should probably go speak to the Lama about this.
I love how it just tells you point blank what to do.
The inscriptions on the statues said that they were shrines of certain realms. From what the Lama told us about the Wheel of Life, it sounds like these statues each represent one of the 6 realms of unenlightenment.
Uh-huh. Also, I'm not seeing these other Buddhas. Like, this is the only Buddha statue I see. Am I crazy? There's literally only one Buddha. Like, do I have to go to the one on the wall? Like this Buddha? It's only one Buddha. Were all Telltale games good for the first game of every series? No, I disagree. I think Telltale games, some of them got way better with later ones in the series. I think we need to talk to the Llama. What we need to do. The only good Telltale game. Listen. First of all, Back to the Future. Great Telltale game. Second of all, Life is Strange wasn't Telltale. Tales from the Borderland. You get nude Ariel.
Hello again, Initiate.
I don't know what
may I
that
help
means. Listen, I have some questions. Okay,
Goodbye.
no questions allowed.
Walk with peace, Initiate.
Listen, do you want any of my items? I have a stick. I have a bowl. A big bad wolf and a little mermaid. Really? A medallion. Okay, none of those work. So we need to find some different Buddhas, but there's only the one. I mean, you make a strong argument, Sprawl. I think I might own The Wolf Among Us. I don't remember. I just want to find the other Buddha statues. So, Roar, what's up, Brainbuster? What is, I do not understand what this game wants me to do.
The shrine of the human realm, to humbly contain our pride.
Can I put like a bowl there? Looks like he's has his arms out for a bowl. Of this bowl. I don't know what that did. What'd I get? The hell is this? Arthur, what is this? A blue stone. Minecraft one. I've heard nothing positive about the Minecraft Telltale game. I should buy the Minecraft Telltale game. This sounds hilariously bad. Alright, I got a stone. Is this thing
Hello
worth
again,
anything to you?
Initiate. How may I help you?
Can I trade you this for Nirvana?
Goodbye.
Nope.
Walk with peace, Initiate.
Okay. So we've got a blue stone. That's all we've gotten so far. I don't know which LP that is. Is there like something outside that's being dodgy? I'm sorry. It sucks when the internet is dodgy. Oh, there's stuff outside. Is this where the other statues are?
That tent seems out of place. If my history serves me, that yellow banner atop the tent bears a Mongolian symbol. And if history serves me further, the great horde of Genghis Khan was terrorizing Asia about this time. Well, there goes the neighborhood.
Oh my god. I remember this. I must have gotten to this point. Is this actually Genghis Khan? You want a thing? I've got items.
The shrine of the Ashurus realm, to guard the Titans from themselves.
Did you ever find an exposed Mulan? I don't think so.
Let's go talk to Lama Blinky about this.
No! Shut up. I'm not going back in there right now. Okay? That will take a lot of time. Let's talk to actual
I always
Genghis
figured
Khan.
Khan to be taller, thicker, more barbaric. But this man seems to possess a dangerous animal cunning. The kind of cleverness to rip off your arms, to crush you at chess. Hi, you must be Genghis Khan. I'm a big fan. I've got all your parchments. You're so much more merciful in real life.
On the plus side, we can turn into Genghis Khan now.
What are you doing here, you audacious fool? Do you think you can just walk to the Great Khan and be granted an audience?
I mean...
Get out! Before I feed you to my horse.
I'm not afraid of you. I'm doing it again.
You mock my wish for solitude. You, a foolish worm, defy Genghis Khan. Oh, Mani. Oh, Mani. Oh, to the cold hells with you.
Come on, Rock. Watch his hook. Jab, jab. Don't
lie there like a bum.
So happy that happened. Whew. That was wonderful. It should have been a death scene. I mean, I don't disagree. You think the llama can go in there and talk to him? I bet you. What you gonna do? Punch me? Think he'll punch a llama?
Lama Dulsden, I wanted to tell you that I hit one of your monks earlier. The young one at the bridge with the long staff and the mute tongue. He would answer none of my questions.
You were provoked. I need to appeal to the Great Khan.
I'm sure you were provoked into the fight.
Oh, yes. I was provoked. He refused to help me with my quest. I have not been doing well with my search for the Sida's secrets. Ah! I will waste no more time here answering riddles.
Listen, you don't know anything. You need to be on the path to inner peace.
And who is this Sida?
Moron.
Still testing me, huh? Well, I remember the tale. Biwa was a young monk who studied here over a century ago. Somehow, he abused his powers of faith. He died soon after, and was denied nirvana because of his corruption, forcing him onto the wheel of life. You and the other monks seem to think that he will return one day.
Uh-huh. Why are we having this conversation with Genghis Khan?
The Wheel of Life.
Wheel of Life? Bah! I never did believe in reincarnation. But somehow I know the secret of transmutation is involved with the wheel and the 6 realms of unenlightenment. I thought the 6 shrines around the monastery were connected with the Sida's secret. But I couldn't find
Genghis Khan thinks like a guy playing an adventure game. Well, there's 6 things here. That's got to correlate somehow.
About transmutation.
It's the power to turn one element into another. Lead into gold. I needed to arm my horde. Rebellions in the east are draining my resources, and my campaign is becoming desperate. And now, my search here has failed.
Yeah, sucks for you. Did you think that he seems to want gold? Like maybe to buy? But wouldn't he want iron? Like just cut out the middleman? Like just make more swords and stuff?
Tell me what you know of the Sida's secret.
Always questioning what I have learned. You are stubborn. The Sida was supposed to have discovered transmutation.
Where are you going?
My troops await my presence before we ride against the Muslims in Khwarazm.
Muslims?
I must return to the Horde bearing the burden of my first failure.
He must be talking about the Muslims of Central Asia. Genghis carried out one of the bloodiest campaigns in history against the nation of Khwarazm. Apparently, the Shah killed a Mongol ambassador sent to demand an apology for the killings of Mongol traders. Enraged by the affront, Khan rode his horde into Khwarazm and utterly erased it from history.
Well.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Lama.
Think we can get punched again? Oh, are they different?
My first bit of advice for you is to hit the heavy bag. Then work on rolling with the punch, Mr. Glassjaw. Now, if you still want to talk with him, we're going to have to find someone he respects. Or at least someone he won't beat to a pulp.
Yep, we figured that part out. Arthur, you want to tell us exactly who?
Anything in this monastery sounds like a long-lost alien technology. It would be transmutation. I don't think the Sosequi who created the legacy came to Shangri-La to teach the monks a more profound way of milking yaks.
So the secret to transmutation is what we're looking for here. Temjin. What game are you guys talking about?
You can't change your chameleon guys directly in front of someone.
I want to switch to the pilgrim and get punched in the face again. Come on.
You mock my wish for solitude. You, a foolish worm, defy Genghis Khan. Oh, Manik. Oh, Manik. Oh, to the cold hells with you.
Ooh! It was different. It's Genghis Khan adventure game, and they're already. Oh, that sounds awesome. I'd play Genghis Khan adventure game. I'm doing it. I'm doing it some more.
You mock my wish for solitude. You, a foolish worm, defy Genghis Khan. Oh my.
Oh yeah, maybe this does lead to like a death state, and
the cold hells with you.
The internet just didn't know about it. Okay, nope. I think we've seen the full extent. I seem to have screwed this up somehow. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So he taught us about transmutation. Maybe now we should go talk to the monk. He might have something more to tell us. Come on.
Goodbye.
Okay, he's got nothing. Cool. Mock him with the lady. Oh, I could turn into Genghis Khan though.
Khan, I must admit, I am pleasantly shocked to see you. I had thought from your last outburst that you had given up on the test. Thank you for proving me wrong.
Tell me more about the test.
Tell me more about this test.
Oh God.
You
That's
seek
exactly
the
what you
secret.
said.
You have discovered that it is hidden somewhere here. But only the Siddha, or someone as virtuous, can claim the secret. So you must travel the true path to follow the steps of the Siddha.
Why doesn't Genghis Khan just ransack this monastery?
What is a Siddha?
There have been only a handful of monks who have found the inner strength to become a Siddha. The last Siddha to grace this monastery lived here 100 years ago.
100?
Old myths say that Siddhas were men of great devotion who could perform miracles of faith. But most people, driven by material wealth, only care to learn about the Siddha's power of transmutation.
I just care about, the alien thing.
What is transmutation?
You would know it as the power of the Philosopher's Stone. The ability to turn lead into gold, or one element into another.
I mean, I know what transmutation is.
Where's the secret hidden?
Myths of the last Siddha say that his powers of faith twisted his humility. His pride prevented him from reaching nirvana upon his death, sending him back on the wheel of life. My master once told me that the Siddha hid a secret somewhere on the grounds of this monastery, so he could retrieve it when he returned. No one knows where.
Alrighty, peace out,
How
Mama.
will the Siddha return?
If he died before escaping the wheel of life, then he is still being reincarnated into the realms of unenlightenment. One day,
I feel like
he
this
may
needs a
be
cream.
reborn to the human realm and return here.
Something like this. Actually, no. The yellow transparent would be better. Because these things don't actually turn transparent. Okay. True path.
What is the true path?
That is not an easy question, Khan. The world you know as reality is clouded by illusion, shrouded in deception and
It's all a
vice.
simulation, man.
Only by walking the true path can one pierce falsehood and achieve the peace needed to escape the realms of the Wheel of Life. The first step on the path should be to meditate at the 6 shrines and find their purpose. As Buddhists, we need to alleviate the suffering of all, especially those in the unenlightened realms.
Tell me about the realms.
Which realm do
They're
you wish to know
Minecraft
about?
servers.
Tell me about the animal realm.
You wish to learn of the animal realm. First, you must answer this. What is
Okay.
the source of all misery?
Oh, I think I know this. Hold on. Hold on. I know this.
The answer is ignorance.
Congratulations. You are closer to completing the path. The animal realm is a kingdom of ignorance. Although swift and savage, the animals lack intellect to uplift themselves, the ability to learn. Here is the salvation symbol for this realm. The Book of Knowledge.
Hey, I got an item. Was that...
Tell me about the realms.
Which realm?
Tell me about the
Tell
human
me about
realm.
the human realm.
Yes, our world. It is a realm of illusion, where most do not even realize that their existence is undesirable. But the human realm holds the most potential to
This is
reach
the first real
nirvana.
test it's given us,
To
thankfully.
do so, one must achieve humility.
Uh-huh.
The symbol for salvation is the alms bowl of the pauper, the humblest of objects to control pride.
Oh, he told us, like, exactly what it was, huh?
Tell me about the Ashurus realm.
The mighty titans brood in the Ashurus realm. They care only for war. The Ashurus constantly battle an eternal losing war against the gods to win their glittering realm. The only salvation the Ashurus understand is a large red sword that burns with truth.
What? I don't understand what that has to do with anything. Arthur, you got
Genghis
anything?
Khan thought there was a connection between the Wheel of Life, the 6 realms of unenlightenment, and the 6 shrines around the monastery. I think the big guy was actually on the right track.
Well, yeah, he was probably pretty smart. So, Roar, what's up? What's up, Brain Buster? What's going on? What's going on, boss man?
Goodbye.
Walk with peace, brother.
Really need to get to the item I was alluding to earlier to progress at some point. What? Or does Arthur have any info?
Neat. The book gives the ignorant animals intelligence. But don't you think the animals should ease into literacy? Maybe we could ask the llama for a pop-up book of knowledge. Don't mind me. Let's go offer this book to the green statue.
Wait, the statue? Oh, dang it. Controls. So we need to put this in the statue's hands. I have a feeling that Sri Lanka is going to take forever. Dang it. Bees again. Alright, where can we find a green statue? Guys, I need to show you. There's an anime I watched today that has like the worst proportions I've ever seen in like any anime. And don't get me wrong, I've seen my fair share of animes. I kid, I'm actually terrible with anime. But
that gruesome-looking fellow
ones I have
door is
seen
Yama,
have not
the
been
Hindu
nearly
god
as
of
bad
the
as
dead.
this.
Bees
His
again.
presence at the doorway could be symbolic. I think he represents
All the time with the
borderline between
bees.
life and death.
I think it was, well, it wasn't that. Honka, maybe? Something like that? This is a blue statue. What do you think this one
The
wants?
shrine of the god's realm. To awaken the vein with the music of the jewel.
Music of the jewel. I've got coins. Nope. I got oil. Nope. Healing water. Nope. Sun disc. Nope. Gold. Nope. Wooden staff. Nope. You don't want the blue ball. Nope. Wooden staff. Nope. Book of knowledge. No, that goes to the green statue. Man, I got nothing. I got nothing for you.
Damn it, bees again. All the time with the bees.
I kind of want to play another randomizer. That was fun.
This looks interesting. If I'm not mistaken, and I rarely am, the mural depicts the Buddha entering 6 different segmented realms.
Okay. What does that mean? You got anything else, bud?
I'm kicking myself for it now, Gage, but I chose to read Amish Better Home and Garden over the Buddhist art of tapestry and decoration. So we should go ask the Lama about this art piece.
Man, it really wants you to go back and forth and talk to the llama over and over again, huh? It's a cool video game. There isn't even like a quick save system. I would love to get like a perfect melt one of these days. I should know how to do this better by now. Why am I such absolute dog crap at everything I try? Dang it! Look at this. How? How did that not connect? Oh wait, it did connect. It's just really flimsy. One second, guys. We'll move on from the tapestry in a moment. Just need to get this off without breaking it. There we go. Jesus. Not a anime fan, Brainbuster?
Gage, that depiction of the 6 segments we saw on the wall is duplicated on the floor of this temple. It must have great meaning to the monks of this monastery.
So that was the key then, that thing up there. Oh, I get that item. Alright. I don't get the item. Give me 2 seconds. Let me finish ironing this bad boy. I feel like that might be a bit much, but hopefully it's not. It's already feels a little over-melted. But you know what? I'd rather it be over-melted than way under-melted, you know? I think I'm starting to like the more over-melted look to these bad boys. 1 second. Ow. There we go. I think Queen's Blade was the notorious one. Oh god, I don't... What's a good example of that? Although actually I can't see it. So, well, you should just look it up later. Okay. White, red, green, gold, yellow, blue. Okay, let me go out and get the item. Brainbust is certain this item will change my life in ways I've never thought possible. Okay, we're outside. What do we got here?
When did Andy Warhol start designing Tibetan Campbell soup jukeboxes?
I don't get it.
6 of those 8 symbols represent the syllables of the holy mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum that we saw earlier by the yaks. I'm not exactly sure what the other 2 symbols represent. The inscription on the white statue refers to the jewel in the lotus from the holy mantra. That must be what the statue is listening for.
Arthur, I'm not getting it. Break it down
Spin
a little
the wheels
more.
to play the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. The other 2 syllable wheels must have been put there for a laugh. That's a good one. Om Pri Ram
Om Ma
Me Ni Ma
Om Ma. Oh, is it Om Ni Ma Pe Hum? Say it again,
Spin
Arthur.
the wheels to play the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. The
Om
other 2
Ma
syllable
Ni
wheels must
Ma
have been put there
Pe
for a
Hum.
laugh.
So now we need Ni. I just did
Good
Ma.
one. Pod
Om Ma Ni.
Pri Om Ram Me Ni
Om Ma.
Ma Hum Pod
It must be me.
Ni
Ma.
Me Ma
Ma. Hey.
Hum. If you think it's important to play that note, we need to grease the wheel, so to speak. I'll just use my magical universal solvent. Gage, did you bring the WD-40? Each of those symbols on the prayer wheel represents a distinct acoustic syllable.
Okay. Let me... God. So stupid. Okay. Doot, 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 doot. This is... me. Ma. That home?
Pod.
I don't know what that was. Pod.
Ari.
Ari? Om. What's the difference between this one and this one? That's whom.
Ram.
Ram?
They.
They. It's not they. I don't think it's they. Is there a they? Okay, so how do I get Arthur to tell me what thing is again? I don't think he's going to.
Each of those symbols on the prayer wheel represents a distinct Om.
Om. Ma, which is second one.
Ma.
Om Mani, which I think is the first one. I think it's me. Because there is no ni.
Ni.
Pod, up here on the right.
Pod.
May, which might be they. Or pay. There is no pay.
May.
And then whom? Oma ni pay. No, there's 6. There's 6, Brainbuster. What the f... Why? Why did that happen? I don't understand. But I didn't play the right notes. And it took like a minute. I didn't touch anything. And just gave it to me. I mean, I touched the notes, sure, but why did it wait so long? Is there anything out here? Maybe. Let's take a look. Nothing special here. Can't seem to go any farther out here. I do like how Genghis Khan is just sort of camping out in the church, like, courtyard. Just hanging out. I'm not complaining. I'm just... I don't understand. Oh, is that where I missed the item? You have to turn away from the last one to get it right. Fair enough, I guess. Just glad it worked. How's Journeyman? It's going okay. We had some issues for a minute, but everything's just fine now. Yeah, I feel like this game could have benefited from death actions. Like, there were plenty of games back then that had consequences for being stupid. I thought I already crossed this bridge. Did I miss something over here? I'm gonna talk to this pilgrim as Genghis Khan and scare the living bejesus out of him.
Hello again, friend.
Well, howdy there, pilgrim.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Always tread the path, and peace will find you.
He's got nothing special for Genghis Khan. Yeah, this is where the maze is, isn't it? We still gotta figure that out, don't we? Oh, here's the green Buddha. Phew, what a pie. Only one silver farthing. See that gem. Alright, I've got 3 of the gems. These yaks. I have nothing for them. Excuse me. Music is a banger. Of course it fades out. Wasn't El Dorado like a city of gold?
Now this is interesting. The walls on this building are partly made of a slightly translucent paper to allow sun to pass through. It reminds me of a greenhouse. A greenhouse in the Himalayas? Isn't that like looking for an ice needle in a butter haystack on a very hot day? I don't think I've quite mastered this simile thing yet.
I don't think so either, Arthur. No, I never went here. We got stuck in the maze, and then we were like, you know what? Let's just never ever go here again.
Ask him some questions, Gage. Ask him if he knows his slip is showing.
Oh god, look how little this guy is.
Ah, a new face on the mountain. I am Imul, keeper of the greenhouse and the shrine.
Tell me about the greenhouse.
Gladly, traveler. To sustain the brothers of our order, we grow our own food. Heat from tunnels below the monastery sustains the crops and even allows the wishing tree to thrive.
No, we can't kill Arthur.
Where are these steam tunnels?
A system of
You
steam
literally
tunnels
can't.
run underneath the monastery and taps into natural hot springs deep in the mountain. They were built long ago to bring heat to our monastery and to this greenhouse so we could grow our own food.
Basically, Pyrie, in like 2 sentences, we need to go back to Shangri-La, El Dorado, and Atlantis, because there's an alien war and there's data there that we need. That's the bare bones of it.
What is the wishing tree?
The tree at the center of the greenhouse is the wishing
No,
tree.
no, I said
It's
steamed
very old and
hams.
sacred. The fruit it bears is a treasure and believed to grant longevity. However, the tree has been sick lately. I think the roots may have been afflicted.
Listen, there's one thing I know. It's plants. I probably have something in my inventory for you.
What's wrong with the roots?
I don't know what to do. The tree should have grown fruit weeks ago. I went into the tunnels to inspect the roots, and I had found that they were rotting and sickly. I fear that the tree may die.
I'm emotionally uninvested in your tree. I'm sorry.
What kind of crops do you grow?
Oh, we grew a wide variety of vegetables here. But unfortunately, the crops have been suffering lately. I am sorry.
Those are the fakest coughs.
Getting worse.
Whose grandpa came in to do this role?
How did you catch your cold?
I have not been able to give the Praetors their offering. I know that is why the crops are dying. The hungry spirits have been offended. They have blamed me for my failure and given me this cold.
Wait a second. What is going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. This is a mess.
Who are the Praetors?
One of the 6 realms of unenlightenment is the realm of the Praetors. Tortured spirits, damned for gluttony in previous lives. These ghosts live in our world, constantly tantalized by material possessions. They suffer, for they can never satisfy their hungers. It is the duty of our brotherhood to alleviate all sufferings, even the suffering of the Praetors.
Old man gets hit in the crotch with football.
Tell me about the shrine.
The shrine for the Praetors' realm, the hungry spirit, is in this greenhouse. I am charged with making offerings to the ravenous spirits to appease them.
Can you tell me what sort of offerings you make?
If you make offerings to the Praetors, you will prosper. If you offend them or hurt the earth, they will punish you. We appease the Praetors by offering the spiritual food.
Like what? What kind of food?
Tell me about the spiritual fruit.
The wishing tree at the center of the garden bears a rare fruit that I offer to the Praetors' shrine.
That is true, Fiona. I'll have to look into getting that one too.
Gosh, Keith Richards hasn't changed at all.
Jokey jokes.
So, the only place that grows spiritual fruit for the Praetors is the wishing tree, but it's sick. Well, Gage, put on your green thumb, find some miracle grow, or fertilize the tree with your wisdom, but one way or another, we have to heal this tree.
Not Patrick Stewart. It's not Patrick Stewart.
From what we've heard, the wishing tree is sick because the roots are rotting. Since the roots are underground, we might be able to find them somewhere in the steam tunnels. Let's go back down and search the tunnels thoroughly.
That sounds terrible, Arthur.
Goodbye.
Farewell, new friend. I hope to talk more with you later.
I hope to have more long conversations about my tree with a complete stranger. I'm gonna turn into the llama and tell that guy he's fired. You're fired for telling boring stories.
Good morning, brother. By chance, have you been in the steam tunnels recently?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, brother. Good
Completely
morning,
just
brother.
shut him down.
By chance, have you been in the steam tunnels recently?
Sure.
No,
No,
I
I have
haven't
not.
been in the tunnels all day. Is there a problem?
Possibly. I was trying to discover why my plants and crops were
Do
dying.
another fake laugh.
It may have been the fluctuating temperatures from the steam tunnels.
Why would the temperature in the tunnels fluctuate?
Someone could have left the steam tunnel doors in an incorrect position. The heat coming from the steam tunnel is unpredictable. If the wrong door was left open. But I believe the cause of the garden sickness is bad karma.
Well, I just slam-jammed a bunch of doors in the wrong direction, so yeah, I'm probably responsible.
Why do you suspect bad karma?
The Pretas adhere to the doctrine of karma. If you hurt the earth, they will hurt you back. If you appease them, they will help you prosper.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, brother.
Alright. You're boring. What else? What do we have in this room over here? I think we can find a knife. Here's the steam tunnel entrance. Still say you should punch the old man. It's not an option. Trust me, if we could punch people or like pepper spray them, we would do that every time. Well, let me explore, Brainbuster. I'll get there. I'm just looking around. Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate the assistance, but I would have gotten up there eventually. You go back to Atlantis for one more thing. That's terrible,
hey,
though.
I've been looking for a knife like that. Let's try and find another one
Oh,
and
it is
play
a knife.
Klingon Blood Challenge. Kapak! That means Frady Cat.
We got a knife, boys. Just gonna take this. There's gonna be no ramifications for this. Oh, it's a map!
This tunnel map is helpful, but I think I can add something that would make it even more useful. I'll start updating the positions of the doors onto the map after we've been to a location. I'll also mark our current position on the map. Now that I've done that, can we maybe talk about giving me a raise, a kind word, overtime pay, sick leave?
Arthur, you can have all the sick leave you want. Just go. Just take FMLA. It's fine. I don't have an option. I can try and stab the old man. I mean, we can do that. How old he is. Ah! I mean, you expect it from Khan, but when the llama stabs you, whew! Boy, look out, you messed up somewhere. So we can go into the tunnels now, and thankfully, Arthur, like, messes with this map and, you know, shows us where we've been. Which is kind of nice. Should I not go into the tunnels? I've got the map. Well, if we have to go back to Atlantis, are you sure we have to go back to Atlantis? That's really insane that we have to go back there twice. What's this beat? I wonder if any of my dances have a, are even close to this RPM. Kinda. Pretty close. Let me ask you this, Roar. Did you happen to pick up any water? Let's see. I did. I picked up healing water. Does that count? Okay, cool. Well, thank you for double checking. Oh, so can we not go? Alright, let's go to El Dorado. do you think the odds are we could finish this game by tomorrow? Alright, let's go this way. Now we can cut this guy's balloon. I like how Arthur's thing lit up. Is he really going to tell us we can use that rope we got?
Is that a blade in your mealtime pocket, or you're just happy to see... Gage, stop chewing on the rope. Why don't you use the blade in your inventory to cut the balloon's mooring rope?
Yeah. First of all, that was an erection joke, thanks. The second of all the rest of that was wacky. You're wacky, Arthur.
Hang around.
I wonder what he's saying.
Hey, let go! You're unraveling my sweater!
Does he only know one swear?
No matter what time period you live in, traveling coach is always bad. Quick, pull him up to the balloon so we can toss him over the side again. Hey, I bet he feels like he's got the world on a string. Get it? World on a...
Why is the phone picture's hand like a scarecrow's hand? No, it's from... Listen, I got it off like a YouTube collection of terrible green screen effects. There were like 120 of them, and 115 of them are awful. Like, there were only a few that were even remotely worthwhile. Like, most of them were Spanish memes. No, you know what it is? It's like, listen, it's right here. Look at it. It's like a camo, like, army fatigue. Like,
gargoyles were made of stone. This one's made of mean and ugly.
Why is he so mean immediately? Wow, Arthur.
What are you doing here? You are supposed to be guarding the balloon landing. Our people are depending on the warriors to defend the village against our enemies. Return to your post.
Who asked you, champ?
Sir, hi. Could you tell me what my post was again?
You are supposed to be guarding the aviary in the balloon landing. Stop wasting my time and get back to your vigil.
I like how he's like, dude, you've been working here for like 5 years. I shouldn't have to tell you what to do.
Who are these enemies?
Our ancient enemies from legend. The Great Winged Brothers return soon. They mean to battle in our village to find the spirit's power. We must be ready to defend our village and our shaman.
1, 2, like here. Yes, that'll work.
Goodbye.
Stay alert, warrior.
I bet you if I show up as the kid, he'll let me through. Ooh. A different balloon. Why do we sound like such a nerd, like our voices match what we look like?
Last time on Star Trek Voyager.
The getaway balloon and these jars confirm my suspicion. Jam smugglers.
Shut up, Arthur. No, the person who's talking is Arthur, and he's the guy translating for us.
I'm thinking joyride.
And our main character, the guy Gabe has like 10 lines in the game. And you never see him, so...
Gage, you bring the cheese, I'll bring the wine, a little altitude, some romantic music, bright stars. Look into my eyes, Gage.
Could you not? Please? This is creepy. You're in my head. I literally can't escape you.
Someone just used this vehicle. The heating element is still hot.
Say the metal thing, idiot. Jeez.
The jar on the floor of the gondola must contain the gas to lift the balloon. I assume the gas travels through the connecting tube into the jar to be ignited into hot air.
Well, apparently people wanted him there.
Between your natural gas and my hot air, we should be able to get this jalopy off the ground. That stone piece above the gas tube is a flint striking block. If we had another piece of flint to strike against it, we could ignite the gas.
No, he's on more chatty right now. I think he's on the most chatty. I haven't saved in the dog's age. Let's do that. Yeah, we're on chatty mode.
If you want to fly in this bucket, we need to light this burner somehow. If
Yes.
only we could harness the heat of our love, Gage.
Shut Creepy robot.
If you want to fly in this bucket, we need to light this burner somehow.
What? Oh. How do I light this? Do I have anything in my inventory? I've got some, You want to murder Arthur? I mean, I'm cool with it. Like, you personally? I need, like, a rock. Like a flint.
If you want to fly in this bucket, we need to light this burner somehow. If only we could harness the heat of our love, Gage.
Not what I wanted. I'm guessing. Let's switch to the boy. Maybe the boy will be able to go in and talk to the guy.
How did you get in here? This is no place for boys. Go back to your farm, Acheul.
Go, choir. Stay your hand. Allow the boy in.
Called it.
I need to speak with him. Don't worry. I don't think he is armed. Well, Acheul, have you come to hear a story?
Yeah, tell me a story. You know it.
Tell me the story.
Long before you and I, time and space begot the four element spirits. Together, they bore many children.
Look at this tattoo.
Including twin brothers. Two great birds who each founded mighty tribes. When the spirits disappeared from the world, the brothers fought across many lands for the right to inherit a totem that held the secrets of the spirits. Fearing that the brothers would abuse the totem's power, the watchful spirits asked a young man in a village to help them.
Whoa. Talk about deja vu. Doesn't this sound eerily familiar? Talk about deja vu. Doesn't this sound... Sorry, I couldn't resist.
What ancient civ is this supposed to be?
Who was this young man?
He was the first shaman.
Well, it's like
the brothers
tribal
came to the
paints.
village. The spirits of
Maybe
time and
it's just paint
space
instead of,
broke
like,
the totem into
tattoo.
3 pieces and gave the shaman one of them to go and hide. Knowing the brothers' power, the shaman pleaded with the element spirits for guidance.
I think this is all right. Oh, we're in El Dorado.
Why did the brothers fight?
They would not share in the inheritance of their elders, both arrogantly believing the other to be unworthy of claiming the totem.
Where are the pieces?
One was given to the young
My
man,
penis.
the first shaman of our people, to hide. The other two, scattered by the spirits of time and space.
Did the spirits guide the young man?
Yes. Kolakwa and Kohabota. The
Did you
spirits
guys
of
ever
fire
play
and air
EverQuest 2?
heard the shaman's cry and whisked him into the clouds.
That was a fun game.
High up
And by
above his
fun, I mean
village,
terrible.
He saw the perfect hiding place, so he went there and concealed the totem. He asked all of the elements to guard it. And they have ever since. This happened many generations ago, and yet there is still more.
Could actually finish El Dorado here.
Where
I'm
was
down.
the hiding place?
Somewhere near the temple, concealed by two elements and guarded by the rest.
I'm a little worried when we have to go into the steam tunnels.
Tell me the rest of the story.
Brothers never found the totem. I left to search for it far away. Ever since, the shaman of each generation has dreamed of the brothers'
I
return.
haven't played any EverQuest, but you do remember.
I have
them
seen a
looking
new
really-
dream of the story's end and of another young man.
I played EverQuest in like 2000. It was like 2002, and it was fine. It was all right.
Who was the young man?
You, Acheo. There is something special about you.
Oh Jesus!
You have a destiny.
Oh
You must
no!
save the totem from destruction, for it has a great purpose. You will finish the story. Remember what I have told you. Call upon the spirits. They will help you as they did the first shaman. You will also need the talisman that I gave you. You will know what to do with it.
What talisman
You
is
still
that?
have it.
I lost it. Give me a new one.
I must have left it back at the farm.
You must go home and get it immediately. It is important. Quickly.
Okay. Okay, Mom.
What is the ending?
Jeez.
Our city dies. Our warriors all perish in battle. Valiantly. The brothers spare nothing.
Can you actually steal houses in that game?
Only a young man will survive. The one who will save the totem.
What is this totem?
It is an object. It contains the great knowledge of the spirits.
I told you not to
It is
drink.
meant for all of their children.
Should not have bought you them
When
drink.
all are grown and ready.
Okay, that was all one conversation, Tree.
Can you tell me about the spirits?
So the prophecy is that the boy survives, but it's really you. Everyone
There have been
dies no matter
6.
what tomorrow. Yes, very true.
Most only know of the element spirits.
All these people
Fire,
are dead.
Earth, air, and water. But the other two, they are different.
Wow, this guy's got
Tell
so
me about
much
the
to
two
say.
other spirits.
I thought he was
Most
busy.
would find this difficult. But I think that you would understand it, Cheo.
I want
The
him
two
to
other
have like
spirits are time and space.
the gray face or the
Time
white face.
consumes all.
Or
Space
a yellow
encompasses
face. I don't
all.
know.
Together,
I'm thinking gray.
are all. They show me the dreams of what was and what is to come in the ritual of seeing.
I mean, yeah, all this, none of this matters.
What is the ritual?
We're
of
not
seeing?
losing anything to time.
When I ride my holy balloon over the pampas,
He's on the other side.
spirits show me a place that no other eyes can look upon. The dream place. I see the ancient lines traced by our forefathers, moving across the plains like snakes.
Why can't he live? Because the whole place
I
gets
see
destroyed.
images of yesterday and tomorrow.
Oh god, there's a snake.
Please
Oh.
speak of the four
Oh
elements.
god, there's a snake. Oh
We used
god,
to
there's
live
so
among
many
us
snakes.
long ago.
I feel like that's way louder
Showed
than
us
it
how to
usually
master
is.
our land with knowledge. They showed us how to bring water to the plateaus and make wells. They showed us how to harness fire and air to fly into the skies. And then they left.
Base molecule number 1.
That one's not.
Where did the spirits go?
They went to the dream place. They still speak to me during the ritual of seeing.
Cool stories. Look at all this.
Goodbye, shaman.
May the spirits watch you today.
Go get your talisman. So obviously what we need to do is come out here and screw with this guy's head. Yes, everything. It's like misty weather. It needs to be 5. It doesn't trigger with less than 5. But thank you. Looks like nasty weather.
Thank you.
Looks like
nasty weather.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank
Where did that
you.
one go? There we go.
ブラックスブライクブラスティブレザ
That's so racist. Dang it, Brain Buster. Do I have anything that can fit in there now? I don't think so. Oh, you know what? I bet you that kid has a medallion that fits into that thing over there. Probably the thing that looks like a triangle. Race this to be Rookstrike. Fair enough. It depends on the day for me, Sprawl. Like some days I can get like $3 before it cuts me out. And some days it's like you watched like an ad and it's done. I don't think so. No, it seems very random to me. I think it depends on what time of day you do it. Like try like in the morning, like at 9. Let's switch to the How is that possible? I didn't get the shaman. Please tell me I saved over there. Well, I didn't mean for it to go all the way out here, but as long as we're out here, hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can fix this, because I don't like seeing that thing. I need to get a new OAuth token. There we go. I don't know what that does. Oh, I need to put that in here. There we go. That should work better now with the clip command. Let me put this projector back up. Get rid of this. Sorry about this.
What a shame.
And restart the game. Okay, how far back did I save? I think this works.
Please don't squeeze the shaman.
Oh, shut up. Thank God I finally get to, I didn't have to walk all the way back. I was really worried that I have to walk all the way back. Well, you gotta turn off your ad blocker to watch, ads, obviously. I feel like you watch ads through. Maybe that, I don't know. Could not tell you. Twitch, how Twitch works is, got no idea sometimes. There we go. Now this kid's gonna be like, oh, shaman.
Shaman, I had the dream you spoke of. I saw everything you said I would see.
Man, they were huge and round.
Interesting. Tell me about your dreams.
I was in your balloon, rushing into the air, and I can see the whole city. The lines on the pampas moved and formed pictures, animals, and people. And I can hear many other shamans talking to me. They told me to look to the temple.
What did you see on the temple?
I saw the faces of the spirits. They said that they knew where the totem was. Then I woke up from the dream.
Listen, kid, I need... Yes, do you have the talisman?
Do you still have the talisman I gave you?
Why? Do you want the talisman? You gave it to me.
Okay, so what? Mine broke.
Mine broke. Can I have yours?
Oh, of course, my shaman.
That was easy.
The talisman is very ornate. It's shaped like a feathered dragon serpent, the Kuatl. One more trip to 7-Eleven and I'll have the whole set.
Thank
The
you.
talisman is shaped suspiciously like the tooth-shaped gap in the stone pedestal we saw earlier.
Don't know why it didn't read that. There might be a swear filter.
Goodbye.
Thank you for the bits, though.
Thank you for visiting me, shaman. I can't wait to hear more stories later.
There shouldn't be one, though. I'll have to take a look at that. I don't... Actually, maybe I did turn it. I don't remember. Regardless, thank you. Thank you for the bits. How you guys doing tonight? I didn't even ask that. I'm a terrible person. How was your Sunday evening? Was today everything you hoped it would be? In fact, work. I know. I just said that. So yes, I know what to do. I'm gonna go up there to the thing. I'm gonna go up here. There we go. Oh, good. Arthur can spell it out for me.
Think back to kindergarten. Square things go into square holes, circle things go into circular holes, and triangle-shaped jewelry things go into triangular-shaped indentations on pedestals.
He still has it there. These are for the kids who really don't get
I like
it.
a chail and everything, but I'd hate to put his talisman on a pedestal. Don't bother, I'll hit myself. Ow! Go ahead and put the talisman on the indentation gauge. I have no more puns.
And he spells it right out. I don't think it matters to be the kid, but I'll be the kid anyways. Well, this is certainly a long scene.
He's single.
Thank you.
He time travels. He parts water. Ladies and gentlemen, Gage Blackwood.
Okay, just a few minutes ago, you're trying to get in my pants. And last time, you were trying to compete with me for a woman. And this time, you're my wingman, so I don't really know what you want, Arthur.
Gage, we found it! The actual birthplace of Pez! I recognize some of these heads from the wall depicting the great story inside the top of the temple. The story on the wall referred to them as the element spirits.
Is there something I have to do with
24
them?
ugly heads on the wall, 24 ugly heads. If one of those heads should happen to fall, 23 ugly heads on the wall. I think what we have here is a primitive version of the popular arcade game Whack-A-Mole.
No, it's not what it is, Arthur.
Yes.
Stop trying to be funny.
This says so much to me. It's as if the heads were yelling out, "Hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil," but the other 21 of us are gonna have fun.
You know what we're gonna do? This one, we're gonna get a even coating. Like, I don't care if it's over or under, but I want it all to at least be the same. We're gonna do it proper this time. That's pretty close. I think there might be a little bit on the bottom. Let me let that sit for a second.
Gage, this is just like your tub, only you have the Muppet baby heads.
What do you know about my tub? I still didn't do it right. See, it's like there's like holes up there, but this is like flat up melted. I just cannot get it done properly. I'll be with you in just 1 second, video game. So you need to find the pattern.
At what point do you think they turned to the pool contractor and said, "Okay, enough with the heads already"? I know it's overkill on the whole head thing, but I'll take this over the little peeing cherub boy any day. Well, I guess we're headed in the right direction. Ow! How did you find my groin, Gage?
I need that as a sound clip. The circular pattern you use heats the center 100% of the time. You think? It's like I need to just do like this, like around. Problem is these are kind of smaller pieces too. Ooh. This one was a bit overdone. Need to let that cool for a hot second. Ow. We're putting it somewhere else. Okay, I don't know the pattern. Oh my god, there's more of them. The hot air balloon. Oh, we need to go up there. Well, we don't have the thing to start the fire. Although we could use the pendant, probably. We don't have the pendant. Or what? Talisman. I don't have it. Do I gotta take it back? Gotcha. Circular one emphasizes the circle in the middle that gets heated 100% of the time, and even going back and forth, the overlap so the strip is constantly being heated. So what's the best solution to that? I have to wonder. Bet that guy's still hanging on to his balloon. I didn't see, but I don't care that much.
Hey, if the block is made of flint, and the talisman is made of flint, That means it would be possible to open a cute little Flint boutique. We'll call it Sparks, with a Z, and we'll have name tags and an antique cash register.
Thanks for the hint, Arthur.
What a coincidence! The talisman that you swindled from the boy is made of flint. Try striking that against the stone block. I'll bet we can use that talisman to make some sort of spark, or maybe a piece of the basket can be used for kindling, or your shoes are made of nitroglycerin, or your helmet has a lighter, or we'll both spontaneously combust. Help me, Gage! I'm losing it!
Careful non-overlapping patterns would work. Maybe I should try something like that, because I do seem to use like a circular pattern. Oh god, what is this? Oh god. Shoot. Windmill. The shrine thing. Bird. Bird. That's a bird. Bird. Nuclear fire. Space circular things. Two eagles in flight. Chichen Itza. Beautiful.
Claire says, I'm sorry, but that painting just sucks. But this time, instead of getting mad, I just walk away, as if saying, girlfriend, don't even go there. So then he says, Gage, have you been listening to a word I've said? From this view, we can pretty much see everything. But I can give some telescopic help if you'd like to sightsee a little better. I hope you brought quarters.
Oh my god. No, I didn't zoom in on that.
Gage,
oh, it's eagles fighting.
See the two birds poised over the arrow-shaped pool? Those birds must represent the brothers. They're fighting over the pool.
Yeah, okay, I figured that out.
Those Nazca-like lines must represent different times in history. I assume you saw something in those lines while you were daydreaming. It's incredible that they use such a sweeping landscape as their book of history.
Here. Let's just save this for later. Just put that in our screenshots so we can look at that.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
Space! Is there anything even over here? There's another thing. That's basically all we got up here. Other than what's on the roof here. Let's take a picture of that too.
These four heads on the temple roof must be related to the heads we saw in the pool. If I had to make a guess, these faces tell us exactly which head to push in for each of the four walls. I have to hand it to him. What a clever place to hide the answer to a combination lock. I always put mine in my wallet.
So if I go down to the pool, you think Arthur will tell me, like, will help out? Remember when Greenpeace almost ruined the Nazca lines? I do remember that. They did ruin part of it. I went out there to those, when I went to New Mexico, I think. Maybe we didn't. I don't know. We saw something like that. I think it was that, actually. I don't remember. Okay. So now we went to the pool. Or now we go to the pool. Okay, put this in here. Come on. gonna stop, but it feels like we're like super close to something. I think it was like this face.
Hey, the eyes glow. Normally, only your eyes can light up a room, Gage.
Like this face, I think.
Only one set of eyes glow at a time. I don't mean to play on your innate paranoia, Gage, but I think they're mocking you. Apparently, the heads were meant to be pushed in. But why? There must be some purpose for all these heads.
This isn't that complicated,
Strange,
Arthur.
mysterious device used to amuse some giant baby? Remember what the shaman told us? He said that the first shaman asked the element spirits to help guard the totem. We've already faced air in the balloon, and we just emptied water. Maybe these faces somehow represent the next element. The Earth Spirit.
Man, I just don't remember which ones are which.
I think we saw the answer to this puzzle on our balloon ride over the aviary. Remember the 4 heads we saw on the top of the temple? They were arranged specifically around an arrow shape. That
I did, but I'm gonna have to
us the
alt tab out of
combination
it.
of heads to press in this pool. I know your mind is a finely honed aluminum trap, but in the off chance you've forgotten the pattern of the heads from the top of the temple, just ride the shaman's balloon up again. Once you memorize the pattern, return here and push the correct head for each of the walls.
There are 4 sections of heads, and I know. I was gonna use it for tomorrow. In fact, that might be what we do. I'll actually have the picture. So I'm tired. I'm gonna peace out, boys. Thank you so much for hanging once again at this fantastic green boat we call Roarstream. I'm going to go to sleep. You all have a fantastic evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.